Welcome to Hachiko Universe. I'm Yumi. I talk about Hachiko, dogs, and stars on my channel. Today, I would like to talk about several books related to dogs that I'm particularly fond of. I know the writers and the illustrator well, so I would like to let you know where they got the inspiration from and who the models for the dogs in the books were. I hope you enjoy it. Leicester the Leading Star and Leicester Goes to Holland were written by Peggy Stone. Peggy is an art dealer who specializes in Dutch art, and the character Leicester was created based on her husky dog. As a result of Peggy's background, her story is a unique combination of a dog and art. I enjoy the story of a runaway husky saved by a New York couple who finds fame and a job in the art world. The part when Leicester gets hit by a car is true. Peggy took her to an acupuncturist and Leicester fully recovered. It was covered by TV news. The art world part is Peggy's creation. The adventures of Leicester in New York and Amsterdam are funny and cute. The name Leicester was taken from the real Dutch female artist Judith Leicester of the 17th century. You can see the inventory of Peggy's collections at the end of the book. When I saw the beautiful illustrations, I thought the artist must have come from an old country. As expected, the illustrator, Anna Hasik, is from Bosnia and Herzegovina. Anna is a Gestalt therapist and illustrator. She lives in Sarajevo. The old city, which was destroyed by the Bosnia War, 1992 to 1995, is now becoming a city of peace. After 25 years, many historic architectures have been reconstructed. I have never been to Sarajevo. I asked Anna to send me some pictures of the city. Interestingly, the scenery reminds me of Japan. Anna said some foreign people told her the old town made them think of Japan. I can see the influence of the old city in her poetic illustrations. She drew illustrations for Charlotte's New York Adventure series by Liz Duncan as well. The Charlotte's books are filled with wonderful ideas for teaching children how to imagine a positive future. It is also a great guide of famous New York landmarks. Please check the description to find out about the books. A Murder on Jane Street by the New York Times bestseller author Cassie Cash Spellman is a mystery filled with shocking secrets. It started with the murder of the mysterious European lady who was a neighbor of the main characters in Greenwich Village. The lady was born in a castle and worked as a physicist before the Second World War. To find out the secret, the woman died to protect the retired New York City police officer chief Fitzhugh Donovan, his daughter Maeve, his granddaughter Finn, and their talented friends start the dangerous mission. The secrets they uncover might topple the US government. The book is a page-turner. This is Cassie. She's an author, astrologer, alternative medicine specialist, and former cosmetic company executive. Because of her broad experiences, she knows people from spiritual world to political and financial world establishment. That's why she can create realistic characters. Now let's talk about the dog in the book. Maeve has an Akita dog named Kuma that always serves her and her family. Kuma's real model was Cassie's Akita dog Kumo. I knew Kumo very well. He was like my family. When I had events on Hachiko and Akita dogs, Kumo helped me, so I gave him an award. You can see Kumo was very happy for receiving the award. The part the Akita dog Kuma plays in the book is not big. However, his presence is so soothing. I hope there will be a TV drama based on this book. I would love to see an Akita dog play a role in a mystery movie. Please check the description and see the link of the book. enjoy the story that will take you from modern-day New York to the abandoned castle in Poland. Our Incredible Dogs, The Stories Behind the Statues by the New Zealand award-winning writer Philippa Wheely is a wonderful guidebook of dogs and dog statues. New Zealand is a beautiful country with mountains, ancient forests, rolling fields, and blue oceans. I lived in the New Zealand capital Wellington for 2 years and enjoyed beautiful flowers and horseback riding. The author Philippa lives in Wellington. New Zealand is famous for sheep. Sheepdogs have played a central role in the lives of New Zealanders. The book covers sheepdogs, working dogs, Antarctic sled dogs, police dogs, loyal companions, and many more. It's interesting that border collies have the ability to stare and almost hypnotize sheep into obeying. This is Philippa with the statue of Rua Kuriwao, which means red bush dog in Maori language, on Waiheke Island off of Auckland City. Philippa is a noted children's books author. Philippa explained how she came up with an idea to write Our Incredible Dogs. I decided to write the book because I knew there were several dog statues or memorials here in Wellington. Then I remembered other dog statues we'd come across as we traveled around New Zealand. I'm very interested in history, and I'm always looking for a way to tell our history in a way that children will enjoy as well as learn from it. So I thought there could be a book there, because most children are interested in dogs. I appreciate that Philippa included Hachiko in the famous dog statues overseas section. It was very interesting for me to learn heading dogs and huntaways. Both are very important New Zealand dogs created for herding and guarding sheep. There is even a Huntaway Festival, a tough cross-country race whereby the owners and their Huntaway dogs run up hills, wallow through swamps, leap over the gates, wiggle through cages, and face lots of obstacles. The dogs are free-running, not on a lead, so how they stay close to the masters is amazing. Please go to the description to find out the author's website. Lastly, I would like to talk about how I wrote my book, Reminiscence of Shibuya. The book is about old Shibuya and Hachiko based on my mother's memoir. I published the book under Yumi Hosono and Yumi MacDonald. Both have the same contents. In 2007, we found old undeveloped film negatives that my grandfather took in the 1930s. When my mother revisited the photos, she clearly remembered her childhood life in Shibuya and Hachiko. Tokyo was an international city back then, and many foreigners came to live there. Modern architecture, elegant shops, and Western restaurants flourished. At the same time, the scenery from the old Edo era still existed everywhere. However, Tokyo was destroyed by the 1945 Tokyo air raid as well as constant post-war development. I wrote this book as a reminder of the 1930s Tokyo when Hachiko was waiting at Shibuya Station. The perfume, records, and my mother's children's books, all from the period, were helpful for creating that era. Thank you very much for watching.